Hello YouTube, Kenny B here and welcome back to Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. We are in Rustboro City where we left off last time, having captured ourselves an amazing encounter in our Charizard, or our Mega Charizard Y. I actually need to set myself up here, I'm completely all over the place and I'm just diving straight in. Because we don't care. Like we said in the last episode, we do not care. We are just getting stuck straight in it. In this episode, I've not even grinded out my team yet. I'll do a quick team recap, but you'll see the levels are exactly the same as they were when we left off in the last episode. We're just going to go straight into the gym because we do not care. We're just going to grind our way through this Nuzlocke and can keep the momentum rolling. As we are in episode 3 just now, I haven't even done anything with episode 1 or episode 2 yet. I've just recorded and we're just going to keep bashing these out, and then I'm going to edit them all and I'm going to line them all up so that they come out in a certain order, a certain schedule. But whilst you're here at the start of the episode, before we do this team recap, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. As you can see below, let's follow that weird looking cat thing and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Without further ado, we're going to go straight into our team recap. I should probably heal up first before I do the gym, but we have Dragonfly, the Yanma, with the Cloud 9 ability, the moves Tackle, Foresight, Quick Attack, Double Team. We won't even bother doing their ability because I can't really be bothered going across the screens. Next up we have Professor X, the Mega Mewtwo Y, with the Guts ability and an insanely laggy cry there because the way the emulator works here is it slows down a lot in these screens, and because it's running on my laptop it will not go any faster. With the moves Confusion, Disable, Safeguard and Swift. Then we have a Lovell, the this is like the biggest tongue twister on the planet, the Alomomola, with the moves Double Slap, Wide Guard, Aqua Ring, Aqua Jet, and the Cheek Pouch ability, which we are going to try and use in this gym today because it'll maybe give itself a little bit more HP if we add it back into if we give it an Orange Berry. I don't even know where my brain's going. We're just going straight into this. This is the problem. I've not even had a chance to think about it. And our newly caught Charizard, the Charizard with the minus ability, not great, and the moves Scratch, Grill, Ember, and Smokescreen. I am also absolutely dying here. I don't know if you can tell from my face as well. Actually, let's just address the camera. My face is really red because my skin has flared up a lot, and that is because I've just finished doing a workout. Or I say a workout, like a shadow session, Sunday morning grind. Or Sunday afternoon grind, sorry. And I've just been out of a shower and it's quite warm and my skin is maybe just not reacting well to the German heat today. But that being said, we're gonna dive straight into this gym. I'm pretty sure we've got something to speak to here. Hello, you must be a new challenger. I'm Roxanne, the Rustboro gym leader. Okay, yep, cool. Okay, yes, I would love to take up the challenge. Now, I think there's a way you can actually get to her without having to do anything, but because the way this works, we have 7 potions. Flash Cannon, okay. 2 right, our Charizard can learn Flash Cannon and it's a special attacker, so we are going to teach it Flash Cannon for sure. Let's get rid of Grill. Let's teach it Flash Cannon, why the hell not? And now you technically can, yes, so you can walk around these trainers, but we're going to battle all the trainers because we want to get the experience. Now, Charizard's in the back right now. I probably should have put him in the front for him to actually get the experience. Okay, Ember. Quite a tough start, we need to be careful here. Now, I apologise for it being laggy. That's just, unfortunately, the best I can do. That's like a few times we've seen airlock. Oh, that's quite common. Anyways, switching out Dragonfly for Professor X. I'm actually quite excited to see if we can get our Yanma to a Yan Mega at some point. This is looking like this might be a one-shot, a Mega Mewtwo Y, using Confusion. And it is indeed. Getting ourselves a lovely bit of experience there. Especially for Dragonfly, who's learning Sonic Boom. That is going to be very, very useful, for sure. Now, Quick Attack's 40. I'm pretty sure Tackle's 35. Oh, Tackle's 50. Right, well, we don't need Foresight, so we're going to just use... We could use Foresight, but we've got other Pokemon that we would probably switch out if we were battling a Ghost type. So, Sonic Boom it is. There we go, Charizard gaining a level. And a Malamar. Okay, right, what we're going to do here is we're going to switch into Charizard. Now Charizard is, or Charhazard. Now I realise that that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We might need to change the name if it's going to sound like that quite a lot. Charhazard is a Mega, so we probably could be able to take a hit here. I'm going to stay in. Ember's pretty good. Constrict. Okay. So Constrict is likely not going to do much. That's absolutely fine by us. We'll go for another Ember. Nice. Critical hit. Goes for the peck, and we take nothing from that. That's great. Now we go for the Ember again. And there we go. Now, I am a massive fan of Dragon types. I think I've already said this before on the channel. Dragon type is my favourite type at all, of all time. So, having Pokemon like Charizard on the team is just like unbelievable. If I could in this Nuzlocke, I would... Whoa, we are getting a lot of experience there. If I can in this Nuzlocke, maybe at the end, we'll try and have like a draconic team to take on the Elite Four. But I will definitely give like leeway to Pokemon like Charizard and other Dragon types. Or like, even though Charizard's technically, this Charizard is technically not a Dragon type, I will still add it to the team because it's like a dragon. As Lance said, I believe, I remember I've seen like a quote, and it was like, because I was playing through a game. Oh, I was doing, that's what it was. I've done this before in the channel as well, actually, explained about my experience share Nuzlocks, where, or not Nuzlocks, like playthroughs that I went through with the podcast experience share. And I did one with the new Scarlet and Violet games, the Scarlet, where I played through with the most draconic team possible, and the kind of, I was something like, I think my character that I made up was something like I was like a Lance enthusiast or something like that. I was like a Lance fan, and the whole premise was that I looked up to Lance as an idol, blah blah blah, and I took the quote where he said, and I think it comes from like Pokemon Masters EX, the game, where he like laughs and says, somebody says something about dragons, and he's like, oh, not all dragons are dragon type. And it's like, because obviously he uses like Charizard, Aerodactyl, Gyarados, and these things, that's why I actually really like the fact that, and it made me think obviously the same like about other types as well. I like the fact that it's like, just because they don't fall into that like type necessarily doesn't mean that they can't, like, because obviously a lot of these Pokemon can learn moves. Like Charizard can learn Dragon type moves, and so can Aerodactyl, and so can Gyarados. I think they can learn like Dragon Claw or Dragon Dance or Dragon Rage, or obviously there's some newer moves in the future as well. So like for example, okay, well, this is clearly going to be a one shot for our Mega. There's other Pokemon like when I was playing through Scarlet and Violet, or Scarlet, I really loved going to Kitakami, the DLC, and catching an Ekans, evolving it into Arbok, and using Scale Shot. Scale Shot was such a cool move to kind of have, and to be able to use certain Pokemon like Arbok, who, like, obviously it's a very big stretch because it's a snake, but like it's kind of like draconic, and if it's learning, to me it was basically if it learned a dragon type move and it had some kind of dragon trait, then it was basically a dragon to me. So that was the whole kind of premise behind it. Now we're running out because we are going to go and heal up. Now Charizard has really gained a few levels there. It's went from level 7 to level 12 now, and leading in the team there really, and pretty much taking out all the battles there. So we're getting stuck in. But yeah, today has been a really chill Sunday. We have we got up, we made ourselves some breakfast, chilled out in the sun, did a little bit of what my my Myrtle book. I don't know if anyone knows what Myrtle is. Myrtle is like a kind of puzzle book. Really interesting kind of like kind of detective-y type thing where you're reading about stories, you're reading different kind of it's a story of like a murder in each kind of one, and you are a detective, and you're following the clues and the evidence to try and figure it out. And it's like there's like a kind of tick box type thing, the clues and the evidence. You have to kind of tick and cross certain things and match up certain like people to weapons and places and motives and stuff like that in the harder ones. So that's been really nice, and just to chill out on the Sunday's been good as well. So I did that, and then I played some Warzone with my friends, and then I went and got a coffee, I went a walk, I came back, I did my shadow session, so I'm dying a little bit, the skin's flared up, and then we're back in here grinding out the Nuzlocke and going straight into the gym here. And then after this, I'm actually going back on to Warzone to play a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Omega Ruby Nuzlocke, gym badge number 1. Can we get it? I believe we can, but let's find out. Now, as I said, gym leaders have 1 extra Pokemon. So I think Roxanne in this game normally has 2, but now has 3. Okay. She normally has Geodude, I believe, and then Geodude and then Nosepass. So I am going to double check here because Armaldo is a rock type, but we could technically stay in if it doesn't have any rock moves right now. Okay, so right now it will know it's level 12. It has no rock moves. It does have Water Gun, but I feel like that's actually not too bad. It does have Water Gun. It does not have any rock moves that I know of. Let me just double check, triple check to be sure. Egg moves, no rock. Pre-evolution moves, nope. Okay, so there's technically no rock moves. Smackdown at level 13. And I'm gonna check its gonna check some info here, see what it's weak to. Is it weak to fire? No, but it's weak to steel, so we can use Flash Cannon here. Oof, big damage, and it's going for the Harden, which is good. Good for us. And Charizard, we're gonna get another free Flash Cannon off here. Wasted Potion, which is good for us actually. Wasting it on the first Pokemon is really, really good. On the weaker one. And we can take it out with the Flash Cannon here. Perfect. Whew. 1 down in the gym battle. We might actually be able to get through this a little bit quicker than I expected. I was thinking this might be a little bit longer, but that's already 1 Pokemon down, which is good. And we gain 2 levels off that, level 14 with our new carrying the team here, putting the work in. A Steelix. I think we can stay in. Now let's we're obviously kind of doing a little bit of research here. Let's see what Steelix has moves wise. Might have some rock moves. I might need to be careful. Okay, so it can learn Rock Tomb and Rock Throw. So it's a Mega Steelix as well. It's a Mega. Okay, so we do have to be very, very careful here. Okay. I think I'm going to go into level here. It's a Mega Steelix. We have to be very, very careful because Mega Steelix, the other thing we're going to have problems with is that Mega Steelix has a very good attack. Yeah. Okay, so our speed, that's okay. Speed goes down, that's fine. We're going to set up an Aqua Ring here. The other thing, oh, we lagged a little bit. That's okay. The other thing with Mega Steelix is, okay, now it's setting up curses. That's not good. Okay, so speed goes down. Mega Steelix has, I believe, one of the highest defenses in the game. So this might do absolutely nothing. Okay. Do you know what? Listen, if it's waste... Okay. Now the issue with Curse is that that's a lot of... the attack and the defense is going to go up. It's not great for us, but I think we're going to have to just stay in here. Lock ourselves into the Aqua Jet, and we'd rather level go down. Okay, Rock Tomb is going to do a bit of damage, I think. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. We'd rather level go down than our newly acquired Mega Charizard level. I apologise. Rock Tomb's fine. Okay. The damage we're taking is okay, and we've got our Aqua Ring up, which is good. And Aqua Jet will always go first, so we can take another one before we start to think about using like potions and stuff as well. And Aqua Jet's doing okay. It's doing decent enough damage. Okay. Now, we're not going to risk it here. What we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to use a potion. And I also forgot to equip a cheek pouch, equip an Oran Berry to use cheek pouch there. Even though I was banging on about Rage is good. Rage is good for us because it's a little bit less. That's fine. We gain some HP back. There was me banging on at the start that we would use cheek pouch. Now, the real question is, what am I going to do for dinner tonight? Okay, Rage is building, switches, doesn't really matter, Rock Tomb's fine. Whoa, a little bit more damage than I'd hope. We stay in, we go for another potion, we hope it uses like Rage or something, thinking they can maybe finish us off at this kind of range, something like that. It goes for the Rock Tomb again. And thankfully these moves don't... Okay. we're starting to creep into the range where we might just have to heal stall here and wait it out. Wait it out and see what happens here. If it goes for Rage, that's kind of like a free turn for us, really. If it goes for Rock Tomb. Starting to look like level might go down here. I spoke a little bit too soon, I believe, with the moves here. Okay, free turn, that's good that it missed. A miss is good for us, Now, the only annoying thing would be is if... Now, what I need to think about here... Okay, it goes for Rage, which is good. I'm gonna do... So what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna check and see if... I want to see if they have, like... It doesn't say anything about... I want to know if they have, like, because we know that she's used... We know she's used one potion, but I just want to know if she's got more than one. That's the question we have. Okay, it doesn't tell us there. I don't want to like... because we could possibly switch in here. But I might just need to do a quick Google. I want to make sure that we don't die off here. How many potions does Roxanne have? Apparently... Let's see. In Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, Roxanne uses 2 potions. And let's see. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, apparently Roxanne has 2 potions. Okay, so she uses 2 potions in the gym battles apparently. So now what I'm thinking here is, do I risk it and swap out? We actually have better defense with our... Do I risk it and swap out? The other thing I've got to think about is the fact that... Let's see what Steelix... What's Steelix's special defense like? It's got to be terrible. His special defense is 65. I think we live 1, and I think she uses a potion. I think we live 1, and I think she uses a potion. Oh, no we don't. No we don't. We don't live 1. 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 That was silly. So silly. Oh, that was so silly. If this finishes it off, I'm gonna be so... Yeah. I should have swapped out. That's so silly. Oh, I'm not happy with that. I'm angry about that. Now we did all that. We were sitting looking everything up, and I was hoping that she would use Future Sight. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Disables quite good. I think we're going to get rid of that. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. That was so silly. And a Bonsly. A Bonsly to finish. And we just let a Mega go down. We just let a Mega Charizard Y go down to Steelix. So silly. We probably could have stayed in with level as well. Oh, that... So frustrating because it's just... And there we go. There's the first badge. Oh, I'm really annoyed about that. I'm really annoyed about that. That's frustrating. Really frustrating. Heal Pulse. Ooh. That could be coming handy with... Can you use Heal Pulse on yourself? That's the question, actually. Okay, can't use Heal Pulse on myself, so that doesn't really matter. We're not gonna learn it. We're not gonna learn it. Keep old moves. Yes, we're gonna give up on Heal Pulse. And there we have it. Gym badge number 1 for KDP. Understand? Okay, here we go. The stone badge. I've had such a good Sunday as well. It's been so chill. Vibes have been nice and relaxed. It's been sunny. It's been a little bit too warm for my liking. I don't even know if you can tell. I'm actually sweating as well. It is hot. Hence, actually, why just now we don't have a monster. We have some water. Making sure we are staying hella hydrated. Oh, it's so sad. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here, and we've got to get rid of that Charizard Y. Put it in the box and forget about it because I am so sad. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Now the classic. We know this in Ruby and Sapphire. The guy takes the parts, but previously I believe it was the goods. He's taking the goods, taking his goods. So yeah, not ideal. Now, okay, we're healing up. Really sad to see the Mega Charizard Y go. The fact that we didn't just let Alomomola go down. We probably should have been quite careful there. It did have a few curses up. That was a bit silly. Yeah, not a good play on my part. Not a good play at all. Oh, that's really sad. Really, really sad. I'm just gonna organise that so I don't have to look at that. Anyways. Okay. Now, I'm gonna check and see, because I don't even know what the access kind of thing is in the Devon Corp. I'm gonna check and see if we can access this now. There's a guy standing there, so I'm gonna take that as a no. I'm gonna take that as a no. And we're going to continue with the story. Maybe after we get the parts here, we might be able to access it. Okay. Now, we've already got an encounter in this route. We got our Mega. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and avoid the trainers here. I'm going to try and avoid the trainers, and I'm going to try and see if we can get ourselves an encounter in the tunnel first. I don't really want to battle any trainers. Wow. The fact that it was a Lickitung in this route in comparison to the Mega Charizard Y. So we're going to go for patch the patch, avoid the grass, avoid the grass. Okay. Let him turn around. There we go. There we go. See? So quick. And what's happened here? What we wanted to do, we were just out on a walk, and Pico and I... Actually, that's another Pokemon that I've named after in-game ones. I don't even know if I've talked about this before. 2 Pokemon that I name the same name because of people in the game that say that they name their Pokemon this are Pidgeot, or Pidgey when I first catch it, and Wingull. Is that if I catch a Wingull and I get a Pelipper, I normally called it Pico because of this guy. And the same with Pidgey. In the first, I believe it's in the first games, it might be in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm not even sure if it's in Red or Blue, I've not even spoke to that like NPC, but there's a girl in Viridian City that says, oh, I always name my Pidgey Strawberry, so I've always called my Pidgeys and Pidgeots, Pidgeotto and Pidgeots Strawberry. Soft sand. Okay, we actually have an encounter here in the Rust Turf Tunnel, so we're going to get ourselves an encounter before we take on the guy that stole the parts and the Pokemon. What we're going to get? A Drowsy. Okay, do you know what? Listen, an encounter is an encounter. We take what we can get. I don't think it's going to have less than 20 HP, you think? It's got to have a bit more, surely. Okay, perfect. Perfect. There we go. I don't think that needs to be weakened anymore. We're going to throw a Pokeball and add ourselves a Drowsy. First ball. We're going to say it. We're going to call it. We're going to call it. 1, 2. Game Boy, look. It just works. It just works. Or in the famous words of Original 151, it just works. It just works as he tries to do it an English accent. Here we go. Drowsy. Again, all the Pokemon having no data in the Pokedex because they're not identified in one. Now Drowsy, we have... Oh, that's B I'm using. That's B, not A. I was clicking, thought I was clicking A. Mr. Sleep, welcome to the team. Mr. Sleep, joining the team. Really sad that we have... Oh, what ability have we got? Mr. Sleep with huge power. Okay, that's interesting. A huge power Drowsy. Okay, we're going to save here as we add the huge power Drowsy to the team. That team is looking so terrible. We've got a Yanma, a Drowsy, a Alomomola, and then obviously the... Here we go. We're going to battle you, really. Of course we're going to battle you. And this will probably be our last battle of the day as we take on a Torchic. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, Torchic. I would like to stay in with Dragonfly, but yeah, level 13. We are just a Yanma, so we're not gonna risk it. We're gonna play it safe. Level getting all the experience here. Switch out to level. Just Grill. Grill's fine. That's fine. We will happily take that, and we'll go for the Aqua Jet. Not a one shot. We're actually down an attack on level, so like Aqua Jet's actually, no wonder we did like virtually nothing to the Steelix. And I'm still really salty about losing that Charizard Y, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. Dragonfly getting to level 16, perfect. And there we go. We're coming up on that 30-minute mark. We will deliver Pico back, we will deliver the goods back, and then we will call it a day. So, whilst we're on our way back here, let's recap about what's happened. Oh, so Pico's creeping up there as, there we go, Mr. Briny. Mr. Briny is going to help us out on our next challenge, which is getting to Dewford Town, which is where we're going to be going to next in the next episode. We're going to go deliver these parts back, and we're going to recap our episode as we go along here. So, we started off the gym, we took on all the trainers. Oh, what's this guy got to say? Does he give us anything? Okay, no. Oh, there's an item up there. Randomised item, we've got to get it. A Castelia cone. That I believe heals like any... I think it's like a full heal, basically. We need to be careful as we come back here. He didn't even... Oh. Anyways. We entered the gym, we took on the gym. We battled our way through all the trainers. We made it to the gym leader at what was looking to be an incredibly comfortable first gym badge. We unfortunately lost a very strong Mega Pokemon in the process in our Mega Charizard Y. Not gonna lie, it still really stings. It still really stings right now, and all I'm doing is I'm just gonna keep grinding my way through. We're gonna forget about it. Sadly, forget about it. Don't worry, Slippy the Whooper. We don't forget about you too, but you aren't quite a Mega Charizard Y, so it doesn't hurt anywhere near as bad. But as I said, we're just gonna keep grinding our way through. Igglybuff, do you know what? We can give Mr. Sleep his debut here, even though he's half HP, or just a little bit below half HP. He's on 8. This is incredibly risky, but I feel very comfortable battling an Igglybuff here. With a huge power pound. A critical hit as well. Okay, Sweet Kiss, we do have to be careful because that's gonna put us into confusion. We are huge power, so we're gonna be very careful, and we actually are gonna think about it and use a potion. We're gonna think about it. We're gonna use a potion. Goes for defense curl, that's fine. Now, I don't think another pound is going to do anything here. Unless we... Oh. We hit ourselves. Okay. That's okay. 4 is actually okay. Oh, this is going to take a little bit longer than expected. Because our attack's harshly falling. And it's up in defense, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the kind of stuff that... It's so infuriating. If we can break out of confusion again, that would be nice, but... Okay, nice, okay. 2 more pounds, I believe. Oh, that... The fact that Igglybuff is doing more damage is... Okay, we snap out of confusion, great, we get to use pound. Next one and it goes down. The fact that Igglybuff is doing more damage is really infuriating. That's... We will take the KO here. But, yeah. Not a great sign that our... And we learned confusion too. And this is where we're going to have to probably call it, because I'm being summoned for some Warzone. I'm being summoned to join the team for some Warzone. So we're not going to make it all the way back to deliver these goods. What we're going to do is we're going to stand next to this guy. It's going to lag a little bit. We're going to save. In this episode, we battled the gym, took out the trainers, got our first gym badge. Well, sadly, even looking at the dex nav right now, our Charizard died in the process. To a silly play from me. But anyways, we have supplemented the team with our newly caught huge power Drowsy, Mr. Sleep. On that note, in the next episode, we will take these parts back. We will hopefully get access to the fossils place and get new encounters with our Jaw fossil. Head on to Dewford Town, take on the second gym. Maybe not all in one episode, but we will make our way that way. I have been KDP, this has been Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. Long may the grind continue. See you.